Alien Romulus is creating new speculation. Set between Alien and Aliens, the full trailer has brought hopes of a tie-in with Ellen Ripley. The clues lie in a couple images that stoked imagination through the Alien fandom with new theories that may or may not see the light. This is where I say the alternative theories mentioned within may cause anxiety, rage, and disbelief, but that's why you're here, I hope. And kindly consider leaving a like, share, or subscribe if you enjoy this content. There are two images that have caught the sharp eye of fans. The first is one of a tiny spacecraft resembling the escape shuttle, the Narcissus. If true, this raises questions about her rescue. Was she discovered by the company and then later set adrift, leaving Ripley to a long, lonely fate? The second image, and one more fascinating, is a cocoon-type object being brought into a cargo bay. Many have speculated this is the big chap, the xenomorph from the first movie that Ripley ejected from the shuttle with help of a harpoon gun. Somehow, someway, the xenomorph escaped death by protecting itself in a shell, hoping one day to be discovered, floating through the silence of space. The theory going around is that the company had its eye on the Nostromo, tracking it, or at least engaged in a search and recovery mission. Presuming finding the Narcissus through a transponder or beacon, it had downloaded vital data, the recent history of the Nostromo crew, and the events that occurred. This was enough to find and locate the xenomorph drifting through space. Ripley, still entombed in her hypersleep chamber, was never revived and sent adrift, leaving the company to feel guiltless. Add to this that the information from the Narcissus helped find the location of the xenomorph cocoon, if that is exactly that. So, is there enough lore in both Alien and its sequel to make this idea believable? Let me tell you about an alternative timeline. One where Ash uploaded his memory, his consciousness, into the Narcissus before he was deactivated by Flamethrower. He takes control of the shuttle with Ripley asleep inside, as he fulfills his mission to acquire the xenomorph. This was a very abridged plot summary taken from the 2014 novel Alien Out of the Shadows, not considered canonical to the feature films due to its extreme breaking of continuity. It is a fascinating what if, because it sounds like something Ash and the company would do. And it's not totally out of the question that something close could have happened in the Alien universe. It's sorta, kinda, remotely hinted at in the novelization, when the head of Ash said to the surviving crew, "You gave me intelligence. With intellect comes inevitability of choice. I am loyal only to discovering the truth. A scientific truth demands beauty, harmony, and above all, simplicity. The problem for you versus the alien will produce a simple and elegant solution. Only one of you will survive." If Dallas went to Mother asking for his chances of survival, why not Ash? Because we know Ash went to Mother too.
Any suggestions from you or Mother?
No, we're still collating.
It wouldn't be a stretch to guess that a lone survivor would find escape in the shuttle. There, Ash uploaded everything he had seen, heard, and learned about the alien, even when the Nostromo, its crew, and he himself would be destroyed. Ash's search for truth, beauty, and harmony will endure. Do we have evidence that the Narcissus had conclusive data recording the Nostromo's experiences? No, we have quite the opposite.
The lifeboat's flight recorder corroborates some elements of your account. For reasons unknown, the Nostromo set down on LV-426 and...
As much as I love aliens, James Cameron had one purpose writing his story. That is for his movie and not a wider connected cinematic universe. Otherwise, we would have gotten something other than Alien 3 and what came after that. Cameron was very respectful to the alien lore, and what he added complemented the alien universe. Still, There is something to be said about the rabbit holes, the little mysteries Cameron unintentionally left behind that sparked alternative theories and retcons that hadn't happened yet when Aliens was released to theaters. What rabbit holes, you may ask? If we take at face value, told to us in Aliens, that the Narcissus was found only by blind luck.
Our systems, and it's really just blind luck that a deep salvage team found you when they did.
Will we now believe that the cocoon was also discovered by blind luck until we find out? Two examples of this are too much of a coincidence to swallow. We're primed to consider more deliberate, if not nefarious, explanations. We'll make them up, even ignore explanations that contradict well-grounded excuses. When I heard that the shuttle had no evidence corroborating much of Ripley's experience, I was disappointed. Not in the movie, mind you. I was disappointed for Ripley, that she had little evidence to back her claims. It's been 57 years. Give the woman a break. Aliens, in debunking this alternative theory, sort of debunked itself. Alien had already established an environment where everything and every word is monitored.
Mother! I've turned the cooling unit back on!
From medical devices to verbal speech was constantly studied, analyzed, and recorded. Dallas and Ash interfaced with Mother to collate information and come up with action plans. Why would the shuttle have some information about Nostromo's flight plan, but little of anything else? Unless it did, and it was scrubbed. Maybe by Burke, who didn't want anyone knowing about the derelict ship. Not the government, not anyone else in the company.
So now if I went and made a major security situation out of it, everybody steps in, administration steps in, and there's no exclusive rights for anybody. Nobody wins.
Or it could have been erased many decades earlier. Enter Alien Romulus. Set between Alien and Aliens, we're told, reassured, that the continuity of the original two films will be respected and preserved. And we can't help but to think that some tie-in, like this cocoon, will make its way into Alien lore, but how? People like to connect the dots, so to speak. Is there enough hooks? Is there enough loose ends to shoehorn a new story in between without retconning? Maybe we don't need any hooks or lines of dialogue to twist its meaning of, but it's sure fun. This is Mr. G of Synergy. Thanks for watching.